coming out. This is the Pleasantville City Council work meeting. Today is Monday, March 18th, 2019. This meeting has been advertised in the local newspapers in conformance with the Open Public Meeting Act, otherwise known as the Sunshine Law. Roll call, please.
Swan. Here. Sistron.
Here.
Scott.
Here.
Harmon. Christmas. Davenport.
Present.
Ward.
Here.
5 and 2.
Okay. If everyone's had a chance to look at the meeting, at the minutes, I'd like to have approval of the previous minutes.
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Are there any nays or abstentions? Okay. Davina?
Okay, first we have an agenda. It's first quarter capital project report. City Engineer Laura Newman.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
So I'll go through the projects, a lot of which have stayed the same because they're projects that are on maintenance bond. Specifically, the first project listed, which is Clematis Avenue, that'll remain on maintenance bond until January of 2020. And then the next bullet is for County Improvement Authority funded projects. Plaza Place, construction is complete. That project is under maintenance bond until January of 2020. And I'm working with the city to try to close that out with the county. Chester Avenue is a project that was recently awarded. It's a subject of a CDBG grant, and it'll include sidewalk improvements along Chester Avenue from the Black Horse Pike to Tunis Avenue. The project was awarded to Espetada. We held a pre-construction meeting last week, and we expect the contractor to mobilize in April. As it relates to the DOT projects, 2013 Transit Village and Municipal Aid 2013, those projects are under maintenance bond until March of this year. That's First Street and Second Street improvements. 2014 was a Marion Avenue project. That's under maintenance bond also until March of 2019. Then we have Municipal Aid Grant 2015 Transit Village for Washington Avenue. That project's under maintenance bond until May of 2019. Then we have Safe Streets to Transit Park Avenue. Council President, I know this one's important. Push the buttons, we'll get it to going. But those are the pedestrian and improved lighting at the intersection of Park Avenue and Route 9. That project is complete and is under maintenance bond until January of 2021. And then Portland Avenue, that's also complete. That'll be under maintenance bond until January of 2021. We're closing that one out with the DOT currently. East California Avenue, similarly, that's also complete. Project's under maintenance bond, and we are closing that out with the DOT. We have one pending grant with the DOT. That is a Municipal Aid 2018, which for streetscape improvements along Main Street. And I think in my review with the administrator, as we finalize the budget, we'll determine whether or not, when we're going to be moving forward with that project. We had done the bike path lighting project. That's also under maintenance bond until April of 2020. And then the final page of the report kind of deals with miscellaneous projects. Bayview Avenue generator at the pump station, that project has been complete. We're working with the city to get close out with FEMA on that one. Cedar Crest Pump Station, that project is actually designed but is waiting for pending funding opportunity. The dredging permit in Lakes Bay, we're in communication with the DEP to look at a potential disposal site to move that permit forward. The Green Acres survey has been complete. We're working with Fred's office on that. And the Bayview Avenue waterfront preliminary assessment has been completed. So that's kind of the quick overview of everything, but I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have.
Are there any questions?
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
Okay. First on the agenda, next on the agenda is agenda review. The first item is Ordinance 1, second reading, amending Chapter 41, Article 1 of the Code entitled Officers and Employees in the City.
Are there any questions or comments? Second reading.
Ordinance number 2, a bond ordinance authorizing the acquisition of various equipment for the police department and appropriating the sum of $160,000, authorizing the issuance and general obligation bonds or anticipated notes in the aggregate principal amount of up to $152,000, and authorizing certain related actions in connection with the foregoing.
Any questions or comments? Okay, next, please.
Okay, ordinance number 3, first reading, exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank.
Questions? Next, please.
Ordinance number 4, first reading, reaffirming and adopting the redevelopment plan for the city center area.
Any questions or comments? Okay.
Ordinance number 5, first reading, reaffirming and adopting the redevelopment plan for the California Avenue track area.
Questions? Comments? Okay.
Resolution 59, authorizing the issuance and sale up to $112,000 of special emergency notes, making certain covenants to maintain the exemption of the interest on said notes from federal income taxation, and authorizing such further actions.
Any questions or comments?
Resolution 60, proclaiming the month of March as American Red Cross Month.
Questions? Mary, do you want to say anything?
I have a proclamation that probably should give it during the work
Okay.
regular section.
Okay. Next, please.
Resolution 61, authorizing tax collector to cancel tax and sewer delinquencies of less than $10.
Any questions? Next, please.
Resolution 62, authorizing the imposition of a penalty of tax delinquencies in excess of $10,000.
Any more questions or comments? Okay.
Resolution 63, authorizing tax collector to participate in the electronic tax sale for the tax year 2019.
Questions? Next, please.
Resolution 64, allow the tax collector to contact tax lien investors, realauction.com, to handle our electronic tax sale.
Questions or comments? Okay.
Resolution 65, rescinding resolution number 127-2016, authorizing agreement for redemption of municipal tax title lien for block 123, lot 26.
Questions? Next, please.
Resolution 66, rescinding resolution number 50-2018, authorizing agreement for redemption of municipal tax title lien for block 72, lot 102.
Any questions? Okay.
Resolution 67, authorizing to adjust the reserve for uncollected taxes by the amount of tax appeal judgments.
Questions or comments? You already did.
Resolution 68, introducing the 2019 municipal budget. Resolution 69, offer for sale property known as Block 93, Lot 43, 44 Cambria Avenue, with a minimum bid of $5,000.
Questions or comments? Next, please.
Resolution 70, adopting and certifying the update and review of a various section of the Personnel Policies and Procedure Manual.
Questions? Okay.
Resolution 71,
We're going to hold 71. Did Rick talk to you? Because I have a message into you about, there's a reason to hold 71. There are certain conditions that need to be met inside the four corners of the redevelopment agreement, and they are working on those now, so if we can please hold that for 1 second.
okay, for the record, Resolution 71 has been tabled.
If I may,
Please.
can the clerk just announce the auction date for the resolution for Cambria Avenue, just for the public's sake?
Okay, for the record, Resolution 69, the offer for sale is for April the 15th, our second city council meeting. You're welcome. And the resolution will be posted on the city clerk's bulletin until the day of that council meeting on April 15th. Next is the bill list.
Evening. Short bill list this week, thankfully. First thing we'll go over the checks that we have paid between last council meeting and this one, and there were really only two major ones. If you look at the very bottom page of one, it's a check register by check date. The city payroll, $564,000 for last Friday's pay, and then one for $133,768. What that is our first payment to the state health benefits, but it's not everybody. It was like less than half of the people they billed us for. We'll pick up that bill probably within the next 2 weeks. We'll pay it in April, but it's a significant reduction from what we were paying under Horizon, nonetheless. But we just paid $133,000 Friday as the first portion of the bill for going under state health benefits. The next group of papers are the purchase orders listing by vendor that we're looking for approval to pay. Again, most of these are utility bills or minor bills that we do on a normal basis. If you look on, I believe, on page 3, there'll be 4 and 5 from the bottom. The first one for $13,852. That is an adjustment that we have to make to pensions for an old timer, and I mean really old timer, to pay the cost of living increase. This lady retired probably 30 years ago. She's still on the books. And then the next one is the school board taxes that we collect on the behalf of the school. We pay them on a monthly basis, $767,000. You go to page 4, the second one down, one for ShotSpotter 102. That is a down payment for ShotSpotter, which has been up and running about 2 weeks now. We will make another payment probably in about 6 months to take care of the balance of the bill. But I know that talking to Chief Reagan, they're very happy with the results they've obtained so far for ShotSpotter. Do you have any questions at this time?
What will be the balance on the ShotSpotter?
About another 102.
Another 102.
We threw $200,000 in the budget. It's going to be between 195 and 204 overall.
Any other questions for Barry? Thank you, Barry. Okay, this time we'll have the public portion. Anyone from the public that wishes to speak on the agenda items, please come forward, state your name, your address, and your concern. Seeing none, I'd like to have a motion to close the public portion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, public portion is now closed. We'll have open discussion from the council and mayor and business administrator. Nothing.
Not that this time.
No? Okay. And I'd like to have a motion to close the work session.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And anybody need a break? Break? Okay. Good evening. Thank you for coming out. Today is Monday, March 18th, 2010. This is the Pleasantville City Council meeting. The time is 6:45. This meeting has been advertised in the local newspapers in conformance with the Open Public Meeting Act, otherwise known as the Sunshine Law. Will you please stand for the invocation and remain standing for the flag salute? Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Swan. Here. Sistrum.
Here.
Scott.
Here.
Harmon. Christmas. Davenport.
Here.
Moore.
Here. I'd like to have a motion to dispense with reading the previous minutes.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays, abstentions, have the same privilege? Okay. Mayor?
I have a proclamation for, is anyone here from Red Cross? No? Okay, well, I just want to say that March is Red Cross Month. We recognize the individuals that, the volunteers and the donors that, give their time to help the community out. And I do want to mention that April 1st, which is April Fool's Day, there's a Red Cross blood drive at the Press Building from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock, April 1st, which is on a Monday. That's on Washington Avenue. And really encouraged to have Pleasantville have a good showing, especially with our police and fire, council members, and our business administrator, and everybody else. So you'll see it posted throughout the different buildings and throughout the city. Did you give it to the department heads?
I need to get, no, I did not.
There's yellow copies all posted everywhere. So please encourage everyone to give blood April the 1st. We'll post it everywhere. They do a spectacular job. They've been in existence for over 137 years. They look at 62,000 disasters a year throughout the country. So it's really important that we take part in this blood drive. And it was supposed to be a representative here tonight, but I'll make sure they get the proclamation. Okay?
Yes, Mayor, the building on Delilah,
Franklin Boulevard?
Yeah, Franklin Boulevard, is that still open for Red Cross?
Yeah.
But the blood drive's being done at the Press
Press
Building?
Building, yeah.
Can we stop by and drop it off?
Drop your blood off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Drop blood off.
Proclamation.
Oh, okay. I'll drop both.
That is new. Like, I know technology, but
Yeah, drop the blood off here.
Exactly.
Yeah, so tell your friends, it's a major blood drive for the city of Pleasantville. Okay?
All right.
Appreciate that.
Thank
All right, Tony Davenport.
Yes, sir.
We need healthy people for healthy blood. Huh? Thank you. That's it.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay. Ms. King Ali?
Okay, first is ordinance number 1, second reading, public hearing required. It's amending chapter 41, article 1 of the code entitled Office of Employees in the City.
Okay, this is the second reading, so anyone from the public that wishes to speak on this ordinance, please come forward, state your name, your address, and your concern. Okay, seeing none?
Motion. Second.
Okay. All opposed, is there a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Swan.
Yes.
Sistrum.
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Davenport.
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Ordinance adopted. Ordinance number 2, second reading, public hearing required, is a bond ordinance authorizing the acquisition of various equipment for the police department and appropriating the sum of $160,000, authorizing the issuance of general obligation bonds or anticipated notes in the aggregate principal amount of up to $152,000, and authorizing certain related actions in connection with the foregoing.
Okay, again, this is the second reading. Anyone from the public that wishes to speak on this ordinance, please come forward, state your name, your address, and your concern. Seeing none, I'd like to have a motion to close.
Motion.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor? Okay, let me have a motion.
Motion. Second.
Okay.
Swan.
Yes.
Sistrum.
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Davenport.
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Ordinance adopted. Ordinance number 3, first reading, exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank.
The motion. Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Ordinance moved to second reading. Ordinance number 4, first reading, reaffirming and adopting the redevelopment plan for the city center area.
Motion. Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Ordinance moved to second reading. Ordinance number 5, first reading, reaffirming and adopting the redevelopment plan for the California Avenue tract area.
Necessary motion. Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Ordinance moved to second reading. Resolution 59, authorizing issuance and sale of up to $112,000 of special emergency notes, making certain covenants to maintain the exemption of the interest on said notes from federal income taxation, and authorizing further actions.
So moved. Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Resolution approved. Resolution 60, proclaiming the month of March as American Red Cross Month.
Motion.
Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Resolution approved. Resolution 61, authorizing the tax collector to cancel tax and sewer delinquencies of less than $10.
Necessary motion.
Motion.
Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Resolution approved. Resolution 62, authorizing the imposition of a penalty of tax delinquencies in excess of $10,000.
Motion.
Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yeah.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Resolution approved. Resolution 63, authorizing tax collector to participate in the electronic tax sale for tax year 2019.
Necessary motion.
Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Resolution approved. Resolution 64, allow the tax collector to contact tax lien investors, realauction.com, to handle our electronic tax sale.
Motion.
Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Resolution approved. Resolution 65, rescinding resolution number 127-2016, authorizing agreement for redemption of municipal tax title lien for block 123, lot 26.
Motion.
Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Resolution approved. Resolution number 66, rescinding resolution number 50-2018, authorizing agreement for redemption of municipal tax title lien for block 72, lot 102.
So moved. Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Resolution approved. Resolution 67, authorizing to adjust the reserve for uncollected taxes by the amount of tax appeal judgments.
Motion.
Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Resolution approved. Resolution 68, introducing the 2019 municipal budget.
Motion. Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Resolution approved. Resolution 69, offer for sale property known as Block 93, Lot 43, 44 Cambria Avenue for a minimum bid of $5,000 that will be held on April the 15th at 6:30 p.m.
Motion.
Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Resolution approved. Resolution 70, adopted and certifying the update and review of reverse section of the Personnel Policies and Procedure Manual.
Motion. Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Resolution approved. I need a motion to pay for bills.
So moved. Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Motion approved. I need a motion for bingo license.
Motion. Second.
Swan,
Yes.
Sistrum,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Davenport,
Yes.
Ward.
Yes.
Motion approved. Next is public portion.
Okay, anyone from the public that wishes to speak on any item, on anything, please come forward, state your name, your address, and your concern. Okay. Seeing none, I'd like a motion to close public portion.
Motion to close. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. This time we'll have comments from council. Councilman Davenport? Councilman Scott?
Thanks for coming out. Have a blessed evening.
Okay, Councilman Swan?
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming out. Have a great night.
Councilman Sistrum?
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming out. Have a blessed evening as well. Take care.
Okay. Oh, Mayor?
Yes, I just want to remind everybody that this coming Wednesday, we have the Rise Up March at South Main Street School. I encourage you to attend. It's very uplifting. The kids are the speakers. They're really proud of these kids. I mean, unbelievable. It's at the South Main Street School at 9 o'clock Wednesday morning. Okay. And also on the 28th, they have Career Day at the middle school. Now we got the dates locked in, right? So, I mean, that's, Councilman President and I were there last year, and everybody had their all in their equipment and paraphernalia, and Council President and I, we had a blank table with nothing
I
to
got it
offer.
together now, I already started.
Yeah, you did?
I
Okay.
told Rainey, Mrs. Hendricks yesterday, I said, we have to step up our game.
Yeah.
We look like orphans last year.
Yeah, and the firefighters, they have all the equipment, the police department. If you can, come out and inspire these kids to, you know, take on these different careers and all. Really a fun morning. They had lunch after that, didn't
They did.
Yeah.
Really good luck.
That's the 28th. At what time? 9 o'clock?
8:30, we have to be there. It starts at 9, I think.
That's at 9? He's the vice president of the school.
Oh. Too busy doing other things, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, anything else anyone would like to share? If not, I'd like to have a motion to adjourn. Oh, well, thank you for coming, from me. Thank you for coming out and have a good evening.
Motion.
Okay. Right?
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, good.